Yeah. Today, at 11 a.m. sharp, I need to leave the most like another extra 5 or less than 10 minutes. Because later at 12 o'clock, I have my police duty to do at Admiralty MRT stations. So got to rush there to report for my duty. So meanwhile, can we go through while we waiting for Haoran and Junior? Please take out your comprehension passage. Did I go through the answer last week, Jaden? No, right?
Sure you didn't.
Didn't, no? No, right? Oh my goodness, Jaden become dementia uncle already. Humor? Oh, humor? The way he laugh also like uncle Jaden. 哎，你这个小伙子，不要等到你一天老就知道了啊。I still got a bit phlegm. I just took my medicine just now. I will wait for the two to make announcements. So we just go through the homework first. April, last week you're not here. Li Chen also not here last week, right? April and Li Chen, can you help me to complete your 5 values now? And then also, April, your first sentence. Give me your first sentence. Our family is where I feel that. Can you complete now? While waiting for Haoran and Junying. So Li Chen, no, type for me. Type for me. Everyone have to type it out. So for those of you, okay, who need to complete according to Haoran, and Haoran is in. 讲到曹操，曹操就到。So you have to type for me. So what you need to do is April, is to type this sentence here, yours. Then you're going to ask someone to continue your next sentence, and that someone will get another person to complete your third sentence. And then finally, you complete your own sentence. Okay, so Le Tong, you're asking Haoran to complete this. Junyi, and Junyi not here. So, Jaden, who are you asking for to continue for Haoran? And then Jaden is Li Chen. Li Chen, who are you going to ask to continue for Jaden? Okay, and then Li Chen, give me 5 values. Give me 5 values. As well as April, 5 values. That was last 2 weeks' homework, if I'm not mistaken. If they are not recall wrongly, okay. 5 values. Please type and give me your answer. Hello, Haoran. Wow. Well, your background is very nice. Is that is your house, is it, or the wallpaper? Haoran. Oh, you never wear spec today. You wear contact lens. Never mind. Okay, don't wear spectacle. You wear spectacle more ugly. Don't wear spectacle more handsome. You point middle finger at me. Oh my God. I made you laugh. You're gonna go. You don't wear spectacle more handsome. You wear spectacle handsome. Okay. Sorry. If you shave off your hair, even more handsome, most handsome.
Uncle Raymond, I don't trust that last sentence. No, I trust the first few sentences.
Okay. If you dye your hair red color, will be even the most handsome.
I hate red color.
Oh, I love red, yellow, and blue. Okay, come, April. Okay, thank you. April, who you want the next person to continue a sentence?
I don't know.
I also don't know. You have to ask someone. You have to arrow someone. Last week, everyone also arrow one another. Correct, huh? Xingyu, huh? Right. Zijing also arrow everyone. Then everyone start to collaborate and say, we want April. We want April. Okay, never mind. especially Hao Ran said, April, go for it, yeah.
Uncle Raymond, stop being sucky baka.
Sorry, speak English, please. Oh, hey, today your volume, your mic is good, no? Wow, I love it. April. Arrow, please. Arrow someone, please. Who is that next person? April. What is Sasi Baka?
Do you want to pick for me?
No. Because last week someone asked me to pick. No. You have to pick yourself. Don't be shy. Come on, April, don't be shy. It's okay. We have been here for many years already here. All right, Jaden, no? You say Uncle Jaden also agree. You can't hear me? Then re-lock in again. Suspicious idiot. Why you scold me? The thing why you scold me, suspicious idiot. Ayo. Okay, come. April, who you want to call?
That's what I just told you.
Never mind, I just come on. Who you want to call? Ziting, can you complete your final one? Because you're they already done for you already. So can you complete your final?
Wow.
Yes, April. Who you want to call to continue sentence 2? Huh?
Can I just have the 2 girls in like the class?
No, anyone. No need the girls. Don't be so sexist. You can call the guys. Come on. Who you want to call? Go, Buster.
Is it Zijing? Is that how you say it?
Ziting,
Yeah.
okay, you're done. Carry on, Ziting. Continue sentence 2, So you got 2 tasks, Ziting. One is your own and the other one is for April. So Haran, can you continue for Le Tong? Li Chen, Jaden, can you continue for Li Chen? And then Jaden, who you want to call to continue for Haran? Come on, Jaden. Junie, Junie, can you turn on your camera? Junie, continue for Haran. Junie. Jaden, for Li Chen, who you want to ask to continue for Jaden? How Hanye can hear me now?
Haoran.
Li Chen.
Nah, bro, I expected that.
Okay, good. Haran, continue from here. Hanye. Haran, arrow someone.
Li Cheng.
Li Chen. That's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times. Okay. Xingyi, continue from Junie then. Xingyi, okay. And then Hanye, who you want to arrow for Xingyi?
Haran.
Wow, my goodness, Haran. Oh gosh, this is Haran. This one also Haran. And this one who are? Li Chen. And this one who are? Jaden, you ask who are? Haran also. Or Junie, yes. Okay, let's go, man. Please type your answer, please. Thank you.
Frick you, Hanye.
Okay. As long you're not naked, get ready. Hey, wait, I'm going to throw off my mucus. A lot of mucus in my nose. Okay. Are you done? Come. Hey, your sentence, please. This is Zijing, oh.
Uncle Raymond, what if we have no sentence to add on?
This is actually the good question, Haran. This is to test you for your essay writing that you're coming to do in your exam in school, so that I'm training your thinking skills to process faster. Okay, don't worry too much. If you can add in feedback, that would be best, lah. Zijing, can you ask someone to continue for sentence 3?
乐童
Le Tong, okay. Continue for April's Le Tong.
Sure, that one is no. Sure, that one is my one. No, that one this one is my final one.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I not yet the sentence yet.
Okay. Wait. Let me okay.
You put wrongly, sure. Sorry.
Must say my, how do I know? You didn't say this is your final one?
Yeah lah.
Okay, now this one lah.
Yeah.
So Zijing has just won the race. You got first prize for that. Whoever can complete faster will be the first, second, third. So the F1 last week just over, right? Zijing came in first. Oh my goodness, Jaden. You know, last few days I went to a law firm to sell my eco-friendly products at the 25th floor of United Overseas Bank. Looking out of the window, I can see the entire kaleidoscopes of the whole Singapore, the Clarke Quay, and then the F1 who is just taking out all the obstacle, you know, and then the whole entire buildings there. It's so nice. And of all the places, a law firm. Wow. That's my dream to work there, man. Thank you, Xing. Xing is yours is which one? This one, right? Correct. This one, right? Xing, arrow someone. April, you got to know the game, huh? So later when Le Tong finish up this one, no, Zijing haven't finished yet.
Done already, child.
Okay, now Le Tong, you continue from there. Le Tong, your turn, sentence 3. So this is actually a train. Instead of asking you to do a homework, I want to train you to quick thinking and give more ideas so that you are prepared for your exam. Continue for HR, huh? Which one is it? Listen, this one is it? Listen. Correct, listen. Not this one. Oh, so where is yours? Where's yours?
His one is right on top of mine, bro.
This one. Oh, this one. Listen, which one?
The higher one.
This is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Hanye, come on, finish out. You're going to be finished number 2. Li Chen also, Li Chen.
累积2场。
And Le Tong, how run? You're supposed to complete for Le Tong, come on. This one is for April, huh? Thank you, Le Tong. Okay, April, come on, complete the sentence, final. Li Chen, Hanye, which one is yours? This is your final one, is it, Hanye? Yes, sir. Where is it? Oh, Hanye is number 3. One first. Hanye is number 2. Oh, you came in second. Oh, Lamborghini was first by Zijing. Number 2 is Ferrari by Hanye. So where is the third one? The Red Bull, come on. There's 9 drivers here. Jaden, hey, how run? Complete for Jaden, eh? Come on, Jaden is waiting to go to cross the finishing line. Purposely, how run? You see, Jaden, your friend, you see, purposely take Didi Daddies. So Li Chen, you also Didi Daddy, don't let how run come in, okay? Li Chen 慢慢吃，慢慢想，一口一口慢慢咬，然后一口咖啡how run say, come on, Li Chen. How run also how run please help Le Tong You see what?
Uncle, remember I already sent you the one for Le Tong.
Xingyi, who is supposed to do for Junyi? Xingyi.
What the hell?
No, who are you supposed to arrow? Come on, fair to Junyi. Junyi, 你的衣服穿好了没有？
Yeah.
Then turn on the camera, please. Xingyi,
历程。
Li Chen. Li Chen, today you got a lot of arrow. Li Chen, 鸡蛋，早知道我不要这么早进来。我一进来这么早，每个叫我历程。以后我10点50分才进来。Wow, this is a net-to-net race, man. Come on, man. Go.
Uncle Raymond, I already sent you the one for Le Tong
Where is it?
in the Zoom chat 咯。
没有看到嘞，宝贝。Can you send 我真的没有
I
看。
already sent you
I didn't receive it seriously.
了毛。
That's what happened.
Jaden said I go toilet. Then Le Tong. After Le Tong, no more already. I didn't receive yours. Serious.
I'm spamming private messages to you there.
No, I didn't receive.
I have forget it, I sent it to everyone.
No, I didn't receive. Seriously. You only sent to me the one is Uncle Raymond stop being sushi. Sushi Baka, that's all.
Uncle Raymond can see now.
我真的看不到啦。
What the heck?
No, 真的看不到。你 send to 行业 let us spam message, bro. No, I don't receive.
Yeah, I didn't, Jaden, exactly.
You
Alright.
send to Jaden? Jaden, can you forward to me? April is your final one, is it? Okay. Ta-da. See, I received April one.
Jaden, I spammed you a lot of messages.
Okay, Jaden sent this one a friend. This one is it from Haran, right? Jaden? Is it from Haran? Yes, This one, right? Correct, Very good. The way you put in this way, Li Chen, it's very easy for me to follow. I like the way you put continue for Li Chen. For Xingyi, sorry. Xingyi meh? Hey, which one is yours? You got how run? No, correct.
就你。
Junyi, yeah, correct. Junyi, continue from there. And it, Xingyi, how run? You got two more, Jaden and Xingyi one, you see? Le Tong, come on, finish up.
Jaden, the one I sent you was my answer.
This one, a family is a family is a place for fun. Is which one? Hanye for who? You don't have already, leh? Oh, this one is for okay. Thanks, Hanye. Got it already. Okay. So now we left. Le Tong, finish up your sentence, or so-called your mini paragraph. Li Chen also finish your paragraph. Li Chen, please have how run to complete, and so you can finish your paragraph as well as how run for Jaden, and then how run for Xingyi. So Junyi, finish up. I like your necklace, Xingyi. Is that your necklace? Is that a Buddhist stuff? No. Can answer me. Too short, Le Chong. Can, but too short.因为是乐童啊。立成，浩然，立成 also。So 立成
Uncle Raymond, I sent to Jaden 了。
you send to me one more time.
Oh, okay. Give me a moment.
See it works or not. And also, oh, that's for Haran. Haran for Jaden, yeah. Hey, Haran, you got two. You do for
Yeah,
Jaden.
I sent you了, Uncle Raymond, direct message.
To everyone, you send to everyone.
Bruh.
You sent to me, I didn't receive it. Surprisingly.
Spam time.
Haran, Li-Chen sent to you already.
I already sent Uncle Raymond.
Haran, your sentence so short lah. No lah, please lah. Hey, don't. You see all your friends all very long sentence. You like that. Actually, no wonder you can make it better. You write all the sentences so short. Your ideas so short. Cannot lah. I got more higher expectation from you, like bro. Oh, okay. Thanks, Junie. Junior, you still cannot turn on your camera. Hanye also, April. Jaden, like that cannot lah. If you continue like that in school, write so short, how? You can pass, but you don't pass well, leh. In the toilet also can turn on the camera, ma. By looking at your face only, ma.
I out already.
No, I'm not referring to you. Okay, we left Jaden. Jaden completed. Haran also completed. Haran 被笑星宇 completed. Thank you, Le Tong. So Le Tong came in 4th place, right? 4th, yeah. So this is Li Chen done. So we left Haran, Jaden, and Xingyi.
I sent in the chat to everyone already. If you still cannot see, then I don't know what happened now.
Understand? Somebody,
Cannot see.
I can't see Haran's.
What the hell, bro?
Xingyi or whoever, can you forward to me for Haran's message to help Xingyi? So Xingyi, can you send to me maybe?
Oh, yeah, very much. It's the final one, and then I'm helping Sunny right now.
Hanye, this one is from who? Haran.
The name never say. Like, is it?
It's
every-
Uncle Raymond, not this one, the one on top.
No, that one I can see. The one I can see.
Go up, Uncle Raymond, go up. Up. Yes. Carry. I'm doing for Xingyu right now.
This one, Is this done by you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So Xingyi, you see your friend, he did it for
Helping
himself.
right now, Joe helping right
You see,
now.
Xingyi, so bad, like he rather complete his own, complete his finishing line, than to help you, no. Oh, at least he helped you.
Uncle Raymond,
Brother,
I'm still writing the job.
you see, what a good excuse, Xingyi. You see, let him. You see, he finished the race, leaving you behind, and then take his own sweet time to complete your sentence. Yeah, this brother. At least must give you first, then you all work hand in hand, huh? Oh, that's called brother, Jaden. Now you left Xingyi. Both of you complete now. Come on. Anyway, Jaden will win because Xingyi haven't get from Haran. Peter, you send already now. Wait lah, okay.
Okay, Uncle Raymond, I'm done for 星语.
Yeah, but I did not see your answer.
What the hell?
Yeah, you finger pointing at me again.
Then how do you see my first message, the Sasi Baka one?
See, but how you? Hanye sent to me. I like that, man, bro. Okay, guys. Okay, now we left Xingyu and our dear friends Jaden. As usual, he write for others very short. He write for his own very long. Xingyu, is this your answer? You spend me a lot. Okay, all done already. Well done. This is one of the games that we're going to play in the future. We might use fees for others. So this is just to test out. Well done. April, will you be kind enough to read to the class, please? April, your whole entire things. Let's go.
Sentence 1.
No,
A
you don't
family-
need to say, sorry. You don't need to send sentence 1, 2, 3, 4. You just read a family, just read all, like make sure you read through like that. That's all. No need to write 直径 lah, of course. Okay, go.
A family is where I feel supported, loved, and respected as an individual. A family is also a place that I can have peace while I am sad. A family is also where I learned my good character traits from. A family is a group filled with love, respect, and support. A family is also a place where you can feel comforted when you are upset. Furthermore, family helps one person's character traits improve into a happy, lovely individual.
Thank you. Well read. Good paragraph. Linkage is there, but maybe a bit here and there not right. But overall will be very good. Zhi Jing, your turn. Thanks, April. April, your turn.
A family is
No,
where
sorry,
I
sorry.
feel that
Zhi Jing. Sorry. Zhi Jing, your turn. I'm so sorry.
the hell. A family is where I feel that I am safe. A family is where I feel that I am safe for strangers that I can have fun with. It is where everyone could live in harmony under one roof, and also where everyone has a real time spending time together. A family is where I feel safe, can live under harmony and spending real time together.
All right. You see, this is how your friends has helped you to complete your sentences. Hopefully, your coming essay will be something like that. The train of thoughts to be there. Le Tong, your turn.
Family is where I feel that I'm being cared for physically and mentally when I need help. When I feel sad or have a bad day, I can spend some time with my family and become happy again. A family is a place that I can have fun in. A family is also a place that I can go to when I need support and comfort.
Thank you very much. Well read. Good connections. I feel that find this connection is pretty good. Li Chen, your turn. 陈哥，这个以后要叫陈哥，比较好听。哇，陈哥，哎，不要笑哎，我的老大来了，你可以，陈哥来。
A family is where I feel that I'm safe, respected, being cared, and peaceful place. When I'm stressed, family can help me reduce stress and anxiety to lead to a heater life.
Should be
A family-
happier, right? Not heater, right? Should be happier, huh? Heater life 啊，哇，很热，热情一把火。可以吗？
A family where I feel loved, safe, and supported by each other. Also, it is a place for not being stressed easily, and you can search for help whenever you have difficulties.
Well read. This one very weirdly heater. You should be happier, right? All right, your turn.
It is also where I feel that I have no troubles. It is also where I can enjoy my life. A family helps me on my way to adulthood and protects me every day. It is also a place where I'm being loved, cared, and respected. A family is a place where I can have no troubles and no worries, and it is a place where I can have fun.
I think it links from your first sentence to your final one, Hao-Ran. Even though the sentence 2 and 3, these two person who help you, okay, it does link kind of, I feel there's a smooth flow of it. Okay, I really feel a smooth flow of it. In my opinion, that's my own opinion. Okay, Jayden, your turn. Thanks, Hao-Ran. A British accent, please. Thank you. Long time never hear. Long time never hear that Professor Jayden all the way from London. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. A family is where I feel that I am loved by everyone around me and where I have a sense of belonging. It is also a place where filled with peace, happy, and love in the air. It is a place that I can feel safe and a place where I can share my darkest secrets and have fun all day long.
I'm sorry, sir. What is your darkest secret, huh? Can tell us now. You mean you have a crush with a girl? Don't tell your mommy, huh?
Oh, what?
Oh my goodness, Hao-Ran, not one girl, many the girls. Ayo, naughty boy like you. I didn't know you're scout, huh? Pretend to go outside CCA. Looking to your eyes, I can see the pretty girl everywhere for me. And it must be. All right, Jayden.
Where got girl, bro?
Excuse me. If school will be guys, if you like guys, I leave it to you. I'm talking about when you get out of the school.
Bro.
Hey, bro. I'm talking about when you get out of the school, you're at the bus stop, go outside, go for your other tuition, meet other girls. School got girls, that means they are aunties there.
Elbozo, bro. Jayden, elbozo.
Jayden, you're brushing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just pulling your leg, huh? Hao-Ran. How about Hanyu?
Family is where I feel safe.
Stop.
No.
Don't read when you put your hand there. I don't like. Okay. This is very rude to when you are doing your oral in your exam. Don't remember. Okay, but go.
A family is where I feel that I'm safe, cared, and loved by everyone regardless. It is where I can be trusted and loved unconditionally. It is
Should be
also
where, of course, typo mistake, type too fast. You see, when you put your hands and your mouth, the reading, the tone and the voice is so good. But the moment you take down your hands, the reading was so super and nice. It is where I can.
It is where I can be trusted and loved unconditionally. It is also a place where I can get respected and feel safe. Family is where I can live in harmony and share great moments together.
Awesome. I think thanks to Hao-Ran, the connection was great. Thank you. Juni, your turn. Your reading is good today. You see, don't cover your mouth, please, for goodness sake. Even cover your mouth and put your mask. And then, putting mask reading is no good. Juni.
A family is where I feel that I have people caring for me. A family is where I feel that it's a place where I can grow, learn, and eat together. It's also a place where you can release stress and get help. A family is where I am being cared and loved. It's also a place where I can learn, eat, and grow together. I can also release stress there.
Yeah. I think I hope that more and more students like you will really like to do it at home, releasing stress by telling your stress level to your parents. I totally agree with your these statements. Okay. So for Xing, give me a minute because yours is halfway, so I don't want you to read halfway. I'll bring it down for you to read, easier for you to read. Let's go.
A family is where I feel loved, everyone is happy with less arguments. It is where we could have memories together even in times of depression. It is a place that I could be free to do anything I love and have fun with my family. My family is where I can turn to when I face problems.
Well, I tell you, Xing, this paragraph come at the nick of time to share with you. Few days ago, my god sister brought a mooncake for my mom. And then she was very depressed, I think, sharing that her two sons, one of her son is my student. His name is also called Ray. Very sad. He told the mom, I think all of you please listen. She told my god sister, 我从现在开始我从1岁的红包钱到我今年的红包钱，你一次跟我算到完，然后还给我。那些钱我赚来的钱全部算给我，还给我。Then my god sister was saying, then 你住在我家呢，吃饭读书呢，水电费呢，然后以前小时候卖牛奶粉给你喝吃呢。You know what they say, April and 乐彤and 子敬？这是你应该的，身为父母亲，你应该这样做给我。OK， so 到时我长大了，如果我有钱的话，够钱的话，我就给你钱咯，养你咯。如果赚不够的，你自己保重，就像奶奶这样，自己有钱照顾自己。Wow. Then the father was sitting there. They will ask 大哥你觉得怎么样？他就笑笑。我说哎呀，不用跟他讲啦。The two sons when you talk to the father， 没有到2句就吵架，要打架，要相骂了。Then 每次班上跟班 ，my god sister always came back about 12 at night because I F&B working in a restaurant. Then her son will talk to her, discuss with her about 1 a.m. 2 a.m. Come on, man, my poor sis is going to sleep, man. 所以每次这样咯，跟你商量东西哦，讲不到2句就要睡觉嘞，还敢想说我跟你商量 ？My ex-student, so what he learned retire. I feel like going there and give him 2 types slap. Sorry. Not so violent, not 2 types slap. A few punches and a kick to his private part. I'm serious. And when I heard that, I was very shocked. Very, very shocked. You know, she said until she was so sad about it. And I agree with you, Cindy. Less arguments, happy memory. 这个家庭没有。他相信他的朋友是好过相信他父母亲。Very sad. He learns how to play shares, taking the monies from earning all this money to play shares and all these things, and don't even give monies to my god sis to buy some kueh to eat or things like that. And then
Uncle, what's shares? Share, like the stock market.
Yeah, 股票。Well, it's nothing wrong that you guys play share and 股票 rather than you take money to buy something not useful. Learning share is part of learning math, statistics, and some economics and other things. But I have seen people play share until 全家人跳楼自杀. That was many years ago. The whole family jumped down. 因为那个股票 drop. I mean, you can ask your parents. We are all went through all these financial crises before. But it's nothing wrong to play share, but we play until just like playing game until he's so addicted, and then he keep telling my sister, why you work? Well, also no point. Earn how much? Go and play share, you earn better money. So he believe in easy come, easy go money. I mean, this is their generations. I've seen a lot of my students and friends, young 20 plus also doing that. They want to get fast income than work hard income. Which is because of modern technology. That's true. I got a few times want to go in to play share, but I look at it, oh my goodness. I think I don't have the courage and the patience and the disciplines to every day monitor how much the share is going up and down. If I do that, I think I will neglect all my other businesses and my tuitions. Another story, Singwi, very sad. A few days ago also, family also. I hate math. So this student, my friend is a teacher, math teacher. So she told me, the boy got 93. Listen, guys, 93 upon 100 actually is considered very good, right? Zijing, Jaden, right? Listen, 93 upon 100. No, my mommy scold me. Why? My mommy say I can get 100. Then she looked through the paper. Of course, math sometime like April, Haoran, and Li Chen, Jaden, Hanye, you'll get some mistake here and there, right? So it's okay, what? I think your mom, ask your mom to do this summer. She also will make mistake one. 93 very good already. Agree now, Jaden? No, my mom say 100. So he went back and tell the mom, say, the teacher say that if you do this problem summer, you also cannot score as high. Wow, the mom called my friend. 你怎么可以这样跟我儿子讲？说我不能做这题，你应该要鼓励他吗？要拿满分吗？我说93分很好了 ，no no no cannot cannot must get full marks. The mom is a housewife. Actually, if this mom would come to me, have you ever scored 100 marks in your life before? Every subject, every years, every test. Say if she say yes, then I say I pity your son and daughter. You are forcing them to take a marks without any ABC, attitude, behavior, and characters. You're forcing your son to study just for the sake to please you, not for the passion to study. You're forcing your son to get 100 marks. Next time when he or she grow older, he or she may not be close to you because you're forcing him. But whereas the other sister, god sister, the son, he never forced. She's over pampered, the son. So over control, micromanage, and over pamper the child. No, cannot. I hope you guys don't do that in your children next time. If your parents still insist that you get full marks, get A1, A2, please don't come in next month really. Don't come in at all. I'm not interested in your A1 for your academic. I'm interested in your A1 for your attitude, behavior, and characters. And finally, your disciplines. Some of you here don't even hand in a lot of homework. Take for example, Li Chen. Okay, you happy, 陈哥喜欢是谢谢老大，哇，我好像是收到一个大红包这样。Does it make him a lousy person? And he came for my exam. I don't care. Please tell your parents. I don't like to chase homework. If you feel like handing homework, hand it. Like Hanye and Jaden, thank you very much. Last night I received your homework. I always enjoy receiving homework. I'm so sorry I can't mark your paper now. So sorry, because I'm marking my O-levels papers and as well the PSLE papers. Give me some time. Okay, do it. All right. So thanks for seeing. You grand out the finale for these family problems. So if you can write all of you like happen that this coming exam, if there's a questions or essay about families, about something related to this, or even the comprehension passage, or even the listening comprehension passage, or even the visual graphic text, like Along the shark loan, the loan shark.
And for IP, there's no more the listening complete.
Yeah. That's why you see, you're right. Because you guys are doing those paper that you did last round. Surprisingly, you did the paper 2-3 times already, and yet the last time you did for me, you still get it wrong. It's not you don't know, you're stupid. No, you're not stupid. Okay, you're not lazy. You're not also not motivated. You are motivated, Haran. If your parents are sitting beside you, I'm telling you right to your face now, Haran. You lack of concentrations and a bit of discipline. You tend to focus. You do halfway, your girlfriend come and find you. You know what is your girlfriend? Games. Haran, 咱们来玩嘛，讨厌，来嘛，来嘛，来玩。立成，他好像是那个唐三藏，连那个 game 是那个蜘蛛。
Don't do like that. I'm eating, bro.
Okay, sorry. After you vomit, okay. Yes, Haran, I like the way you smile, you laugh, enjoy. Learning is supposed to be fun. But I got a very high expectation from you, Haran. You need to write more. But when last few times at the beginning of this year, you wrote so many, so good. I don't know why suddenly your stock market dropped already. I don't know, maybe you're stressed in other things. I don't know. But from the last time you see, you're so enthusiastic. You're the first few to hand in homework. You do it with a gusto. You do a lot of beautiful sentences. Wow, 我本来是买你的股票嘞，现在我想看到浩然股票，我不敢买。我买立成的股票 ，Jaden 的股票，乐通的股票，其他的股票不敢买你股票。你再这样我跟你讲 ，seriously you're going to be very stressed in set 2 Anyway, all of you are here already. Okay, thanks, Xingyun. Very good. It's good to end out with your this last family problem. I hope I can share this with my god sister. And I'm meeting this god sister's son Ray and the family and the father to have a really to sit down. 哇，好像立成，好像黑社会在谈判这样。怎么？你自己他很高，你这样跟你父母亲讲话？不要了，等一下他打我。Okay, everyone listen here.
Uncle Raymond,他打你，我慢慢打他呗。It's like it's because the problem starts with him. He has no authority or no reason to go beat up someone.
But you see,
But we can be
He's blind. He's being blind by the materialistic one. He's being blind by his influence. Not only no, bro. Only time he learns to get back to his track is when he go to national service. Trust me, he will learn. That's why his elder brother was used to be like that. After his elder brother was in the national service, he's now, according to my God, see, he's now much better, improving compared to the youngest brother. So that is one way to learn.
Make his life like NS.
No, I tell you, Haran, imagine last time when we talked to our parents like that. That's it, man. That's the end of us. But we realize you guys are really well protected by your parents because they not only just love you, they give everything sacrifice for you. And yet we as children, sometimes we take things for granted. So don't. So that's why I say, even so what, Haran, you got A1 for your exam, but your attitude sucks and don't take care of your parents, rude to your parents, you get lost. Anyway, I know you won't do that. Okay, everyone listen. Next Saturday will be the last lesson, okay, for your Sec1 level. Okay, starting in October will be a brand new lessons if you guys going to continue in October. But some of you told me that, I'm sorry, Uncle Raymond, I need to prepare for my exam for other subjects, so I may not join you in certain weeks or even the entire month of October. Can I continue in November? Or November, I'm going to fly off. I want to continue in December. Or some even say, can I just take a break? I want to continue next year. I don't care. Seriously, I don't care. Okay, I only care for your well-being, okay, and your attitude of love to study, that's all. Okay, when you come in, I leave it to you, okay? As far as I'm here, I'm still alive. I still can teach. I'll be there. I'll be here 365 days. And by right, today is my wedding anniversary. And I have to go and do my police duty. And tonight, I still got an event for a Mooncake Festival for the resident here in Khatib. So it's about responsibility and duty and the task to fulfill, okay? So next Saturday will be the last lesson, and I hope all of you can turn in because I'm going to read a very, very, very interesting essay to all of you. Hope you don't miss it before we end the whole entire 9 months of Sec1's studies journey, okay? So next month, October, is a brand new things. I'm creating other things for you guys. So you guys will be promoted to Sec2 next month onwards. Okay? Right? So please inform your parents, all right, who is coming or not. Right? If all of you is not coming, it's fine with me. I'll just take a break and do other things. Okay? So before we end, because I got to rush later on, before I end today's lesson, I just wish you all the best in your coming paper 1, paper 2, and paper 3 exam. All right, whatever it is, don't hesitate. If you need help in history or geography or English literature, if you are doing the boys with the pinky pajamas, please send the information to me. I can give you the link, or if you got other literature books that you want me to help you, give me the title. I will search the informations online, whatever I can, information I send it to you for English literature books. All right. And of course, geography and history, if you need some help, some worksheet, please let me know. I can help you. Yeah.
What about math?
Yeah, math can. Math, I will bring my Xiongdi to go to your house. I will strip you naked and tie you upside down. Okay. Then I will tickle you. I'll take a feather and tickle you. Okay. I tickle your armpit.
Wait, hold on. That day I do exam, right? Someone bring math paper.
Hey, yes, two of you don't stop doing that to Uncle Raymond. Okay, I think I don't want to go through this. I want to go through this one before I still got some time. This is very important. I know some of you did not come for the exam. In fact, all came for the exam, right? I said April. Okay, all came from the exam. Okay, let's do about the loan sharks. I've seen a lot of cases like that. I've seen in my ex school, some of the student parents borrow from loan shark. It's illegal. Just to share with you what I mean by this one. Okay. Okay, guys, Please take out your handphone now. I'm serious. Take out your handphone now. Do you see this one? Do you know X stand for what? No? Look at your handphone. Under number 9, you see there's an X there.
Mhm.
Do you realize that? So instead of calling 1-800-924-5664, you say X Along. Now, Along stand for Da Along. Along means the gangster who run this illegal money laundry, money's lendings, money's what do you call giving out loans illegally without the approval by the governments or bank. So the A is number 2, right? Is it true, April and Julie? Right. So instead of pressing this, you just type alphabets. So you go by alphabet, then you see number 4 is under H, right? Then the L is number 5, O is number 6, and N is also number 6, and G is also number 4. So this is what it means here. If you all don't understand, I got a lot of students ask, Uncle Raymond, how the hell do I type X Along? You mean I type 1-800, then I change to alphanumeric and type. You will be laughing at Jaden. No, seriously, sir, some students are not say gullible, very not naive, really don't know ma. So in case in next time you see 1-800 charity, the word charity, it's just like to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 alphabet.
Real numbers, yeah, real number.
Sorry?
Real number.
This is a real number, huh? Hey, don't call it. I didn't ask you to call it. Hey, siao. I asked you to look at the number you call. And then they come to you.
I actually called a random number before. The person was pretty good.
Hey, this is under my colleagues on police side one. No. Well, seriously, I didn't ask you to call. I asked you to see the number of Xinyu. 我没有这样 now call the number now and test whether got hello 跟你讲哦邻居旁边有一个阿龙你现在叫警察来抓他please no this is a real poster
Uncle Raymond, then can we call this number say please Uncle Raymond like
I could tell you I can't hear you because your mic is not working. And please, for goodness sake, don't go and act smart. Can I stop recording first? Okay, this one, you see, this is a real picture. If you are in MPCC, you will see this poster very common in some.
Recording still on.
Huh?
You didn't start recording.
Let's go to the question now. So you know what you mean by this, So in case your exam come out of all these things, so you know this is very important. You realize the 4 corners here are all very important, especially this one here, okay? Okay, let's go to, we still got half an hour, okay. Okay. Okay, Haran, can you do the section A? I hope the mic is working. Which phrase?
Which phrase in the poster states the main purpose of the poster? Stay away from loan sharks.
Yes, Uncle Roger now giving a good educations to all of you here. Please pay attention to Uncle Haran because Uncle Roger is on MC today. Because he was chased by baby shark do 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 baby shark do 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 like nice to my voice. Right, Le Tong, don't be there. You think I didn't see you? You blur your camera. Le Tong, very naughty are you? Let's go number 2, please. Baby shark do do do.
Referring to the image only, what are 2 consequences of borrowing from loan sharks? Sad-looking woman and girl. Their families will be affected. Paint splattered door. Their property will be destroyed.
And you know, Haran, I ever came across people put instead of this don't you ready? You don't drink because you're going to spill out. I tell you. I'm telling you seriously. Finish your water first. No, you finish. You know you're going to spill out. The loan shark really 拿一个猪头挂一个，我根本没有骗你，他真的挂一个猪头的 April。In Singapore, they really 去买一个猪头挂在那边呢。That was many years ago, no. 最后他们没有猪头，你懂他们拿什么来做吗？锁头没有猪头，他带锁头 so they buy a lock to lock the door, another lock to prevent them from going in and coming out. Don't ever fall into this loan shark scam 啊，小弟弟心里啊，你麻烦把这个东西这个边哦拿去那个我那边哦，that's it 啊。If you are being ambushed by the officer and caught you, good luck to you. No need to explain already. As a runner for loan sharks is the end. They don't care how old you are. Okay, honey. Okay, look at your nerd face. Hey, 小弟弟来，我给你50块，你帮我拿这个东西啊，放在那个门口就好。我是 Grab 啦，我来不及，我给你50块，你放那边。哇 so easy money Don't ever do that Even old people ask you to do that, don't ever do that You want, you can say, come on, 我陪你一起去。
Uncle Raymond, then can we do like, okay, take the money, then just throw the thing in the bin?
No, there'll be somebody watching you. They are not stupid bro. They will follow you at home follow you to your house, then good luck to you. Instead of spilling the paint on the door, they'll spill the paint on your door. Okay, don't So 有时候不要做好人太多，要看情形Look at the situations, all right? Be careful Number 3, please. Haran. Don't point the finger at me, come on. Number 3, please.
Referring to the text
Turn on your
box,
camera lah.
referring to the text box at the lower right side of the poster, state one loan shark related act that is illegal. Promoting, advertising, carrying out harassment acts for loan sharks, providing bank accounts for loan sharking activities.
Now they also providing handphone. Providing bank account is that when all these person who own the loan shark, the money's transferred to your account, and then you'll get certain percentage of it, and then the rest, let's say they own them $10,000, 10% will go to your account, so that means it's $1,000. So the $9,000 will go to the loan shark. But if it happened that the police, even the police also can track, if they found that your bank account, how run you got out of the blue got $20,000-$30,000 for a student like you like that, and you cannot justify how you get this 20 to 30,000 from where. If they can track the account from this person, and this person are all the victims of loan shark, good luck to you. You also go to jail. We take seriously for loan shark. Because I've seen that in my previous school, some of my students, their parents borrow money from loan shark. They really have a hell of a time. Very, very sad. Don't. Number 4, last question, Haran, please.
Choose anyone. What do you think is the purpose of providing a telephone number at the bottom of the poster? Members of the public can call for help if they are being harassed by loan sharks. Their friends and family have borrowed from loan sharks. The friends and family are involved in sharking activities. Choose anyone.
Thank you. There are 3 types of audience. I told you under the Prata, right? The purpose, the reliability, the 3 types of audience. Number 1, people who are borrowing money themselves. Second one is people who borrow money, the family affected. And people who are not borrowing money, but their neighbors. Sometimes the loan shark will pour the pains on the neighbors instead on the victims. You know why? To force their neighbor, to force them to talk to the person who borrow money. Hey, you see, stop it. You better pay the money to the loan shark. If not, the loan shark every time come and pour pain on my door, harass my family. We are not the one who borrow money, and yet we are being harassed because of you lah. Borrow money from loan shark. So it's a kind of pressure. Number 5, thank you. Sing in your turn.
From paragraph 1, quote 3 pieces of evidence to show that the land was frightening. Shadows within shadows. Saw lumpish and huge, towering up in gargantuan arms,
Gaga, Lady Gaga.
and misshapen domes.
Gargamons. It's pronounced as gargantuan's arms. Oh, okay, carry on. Borders and
Borders and misshapen domes.
Okay, thank you. And last one.
Mold and moss and lichen covered the lower domes.
Okay, so you realize all these thank you all of you, very good I feel that all of you have used the 3 codes. So in your exam, if they ask you for 3 codes, for goodness sake please code with 3 evidence. If they ask you to code for 3 evidence and explain the evidence, for goodness sake shadow within shadow, this means that the shadow was hiding behind another person, something like that. So lumpish and huge, this means that, okay, it shows that it was so huge that it was covered, something like that. Okay, must put that. This means that. It means that. Okay. Take note, huh? Thank you. Number 6, Xingyu.
In paragraph 2, how does the reader know that September barely escaped Michelle? A spear of grassy rock had spotted through the side of the raft, just barely missing September's leg.
I think you got your answer correct, Xingyu and Junyi. Well done. This is a fiction story. September is a person, right? That go through, it's like, sounds like a Harry Potter book. Okay, sounds like a Harry Potter book. Hey, where you going? I haven't finished. Sit down, sit down. Thank you, thank you. You want to go to toilet, huh? Xingyu. Then what? Where you going? Don't go, leh. I miss you. Don't go, sit down. Thank you. So this is a very, what they say, a very interesting storybook that it makes the things come alive. Number 7. last one, 7.
Identify the personification in paragraph 2. He suggests that the jacket wanted to provide her with the emotional support.
So the jacket personification, it makes the things come alive. So the jacket wanted to hug her. Okay, the jacket wanted to be a Kara.
The jacket wanted to be a source of physical comfort. The jacket tried its best to radiate warmth.
So not only hug her, but give warmth, so that it shows that it's like a person like your mommy or daddy, right? Sometimes when you're studying until very late, then you sleep on the desk, then they take a blanket or a jacket to cover you and maybe turn on the aircon a bit lower. And then maybe switch off the aircon and turn on the fan. And because it's very middle of the night, you're burning midnight oil for your exam. So they just want to make sure that you are not catching a cold or flu. Thank you. Xingyu, thank you very much, Xingyu. Number 8, Junyi.
Why do you think the soaked jacket was wedged in between cracks in the raft in the first place? To prevent water from leaking into the raft.
This is you have to imagine a jacket is like a raft. You have to imagine that things that really seriously, you need the inference skill, you need the observation skill, you need to go into the story and feel it. If you're reading one time, sorry, it doesn't work. You need at least 2 or 3 times of your comprehension passage. Don't act smart in your coming exam, read once, please. Okay, your set 1 might be an easy passage, but you come to set 2 onwards, it's not easy. Last question, please, Xingyu. Junyi.
September slung a spoon and a wrench through the sash on either side of her hips. They are cowboy guns. Suggest what September expects to happen as she leaves the raft. She might be in a dangerous situation, a situation where she has to defend herself. She might be attacked and being confronted.
So like a cowboy's guns, if you know how cowboys works, they are boom, 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 then shooting everywhere. And then it's like, can you imagine he's running for his dear life? Okay, expecting something's leaving the raft and moving away from danger. So obviously, if you're reading the passage at least twice, you start to feel how September have a narrow escape from that and being attacked and how he defends himself for not being get hurt and continue his journey. Zijing, 10, 11, 12, please. Le Tong, get ready for number 13. Le Tong, thank you. Zijing.
The two blue lions flanked the door, their mates waving and curling slowly as though they were underwater, silver stars gleaming in their tail. Therefore, what does this sentence suggest about the appearing the land use as plain use? They look majestic, noble, grand,
And regal.
regal.
So I prefer this word majestic and noble. Okay, doesn't mean these are all the same meanings. If you see a lion that is blue color, not pink or not gray, but blue, means it's very bright. Maybe the blue is so bright and so looks different, very outstanding, looks very grand. That's what you mentioned. Looks very how should I say? Looks very is that a gigantic? Yeah, very gigantic. So obviously it must be a reason that 2 blue lions there. Number 11.
In paragraph 2, what do you think the
Paragraph 4.
student laughed at September as she stirred the pool? The storm did not think that September will succeed.
Yeah, it was laughing at him because the word storm, because I'm in control. I'm manipulating the situation. I'm maneuvering the whole entire place. You think you can outcome and win me? Unless you're God lah. If not, then oh, please save your effort. Next one.
Identify one word or phrase in paragraph 4 that has the same meaning as the word cloudy, murky, and cloud. Murky and cloudy.
Did somebody put soapy, right? You all have
I
soapy?
think I did.
Yeah, it's correct. Sorry. Because the word already cloudy here, how can be cloudy here? Okay, soapy. If you put soapy, please look at your paper. You got 1 mark for that. Soapy is acceptable. Okay, thank you. Soapy. That shows cloudy. Number 13.
September wanted
No.
to do.
13 is Le Tong already. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you.
September wondered if they were always on the verge of waking. Identify one word or phrase from paragraph 6 that shows that the lines were always on the verge of waking. A line of silver light.
Oh, why is it called a line of silver light? That means the moment when they open the eyes, their eyes is like silver, very clean through, very bright, very clear. And every now and then, they know that their eyeballs are looking everywhere. Or maybe because the moment they open their eyes, they do not have eyeball, but there's a very shining light coming out from the eyes. Okay, looking out everywhere to make sure there is no dangers or no intruders, no strangers guarding the door. Okay, something like that. So yes, one word and must look at paragraph 6. Don't look at any other paragraph and look through the whole entire paragraph. What you mean by that? That means they are alert. Number 14, please. This one all yours.
Ran at the door and saw it open, her bare feet slipping in the rain. She slipped inside chased by 3 thunderclaps. What do these sentences tell you about the manner in which September moved? She moved hurriedly, hastily, with haste, quickly, speedily.
Speedy, right? Right, speedily, right? So you can see the ran at the door and how it opened. A bare feet slipped into it. So that means he can't bother to wear a shoe and run in the rain. Very dangerous. It might be very slippery and you know, you might get herself hurt if it fall. So it says he slipped inside, chased by 3. So that means it's running for his dear life. So definitely it's moving hurriedly. Number 15.
In paragraph 8, suggests a possible reason for September's surprise. She did not expect the lonely girl to be cheerful and bright because outside there was a storm raging.
Not easy when there's a storm outside, you know, it's so disastrous and so dangerous. And it's like the rain is everything hitting on your face, and yet she's still very cheerful. Show that he's very calm, collective, and it's like something is under his control. Now, last one, please. Sorry, Le Tong. Number 16.
From paragraph 10, how does the reader know that the Marquess was not afraid of September? The Marquess laughed even though September slapped across her face.
Well, not easy. If someone slapped your face and he's still laughing, instead of getting angry, instead of getting frustrated and annoyed, you still laugh, means that he's going to do something to September after she slapped her. She's going to do even more nastier things or even serious to September. It's like, this is nothing, man. You're going to get a price to pay for it for hitting me, something like that. Thanks. So these are the straightforward. Please, if you have your paper now, you can look at it. Paragraph 1 and 3 is about exhaustion. 4 and 6 is uncertainty. 7 and 8 is under astonishment. You look at the first sentence of each paragraph, will tell you. Last but not least is our hatreds. Okay, the first sentence of each paragraph and the details there will explain to you why is it so. Okay, section C now. Thank you. We have Hao Ran done already. Li Chen. Li Chen say anything? Carry on.
So I read the section C, right?
Yeah, that's right. Number 18, please.
From paragraph 1, why do American hunters hunt for African lion? There is a demand for trophy rugs and necklace.
You realize that, sorry to stop here, Li Chen. All these American people tells us Asians, you cannot kill, you cannot eat shark fin. Oh, you must have human rights. You're very inhumane. And funny, they kill lions. Yes, Howran, you want to say something?
Uncle Raymond, for the September story, what is it called? Like the full name? I go search to see what I can find online.
Can later, can remind me again, huh? Okay, I give you the things. I can give you the whole passage, easier. Oh, it's good that this is the attitude, you see. This is the attitude from you. That was happening in the past 4-5 months ago, beginning of this year. But now it seems like maybe you are stressed in other things. That's why you think your English are good already. No, but you need to maintain, my dear. Okay, this is the way I like your attitude to look for the information. Yes, I will give it to you. I will give it to you definitely. So you see, I come back to you, Li Chen. I love to eat shark fin. And they say, well, don't eat shark fin, don't eat all this. Of course, I don't eat turtle soup. I don't eat duck meat. I don't eat dog meat. But you see, these are lions. This is even worse. This one, they cut the way and then they don't eat, never mind. They go and hang their head, hang their paws, hang their whatever things. Even worse.
没看到。
没看到，你转过来。好，谢谢。来 number 19.
From paragraph 2, show 2 pieces of evidence that show that lions are in peril. The number of
The number
of wild African lions has fallen sharply in the last 100 years. Lions have become extinct in 26 countries. Only 7 countries are believed to contain more than 1,000 lions each.
I mean, you can tell, Li Chen, these 7 countries is none other than mostly Africa. Like, it should be Africa. If you say in Singapore, that means, Dad, there's a lion beside us in Orchard Road. Son, how many times do I tell you not to lie? Seriously, it's Lion King.
Uncle Raymond, what about the lion at the zoo? Isn't it considered as lion?
Yeah, of course. But I'm talking about the lion walking on the Orchard Road. Okay, this Finding Narnia, Narnia, the storybooks. Okay, but very sad. Every living creature has a right to live on this mother planet Earth. But we as humans, in fact, the most cruelty and the most poisonous and the most horrendous animals is not lion, tiger, hyenas, cobra, hornets, shark, killer whales, eagle, you name it, or scorpion or centipede. I think we humans are the one. Okay, because they don't really come and harm us. This animal only harm for food, but we harm their habitats. Question number 20. May I have thanks, Li Chen, Han Ye.
Why do you think livestock farmers find it very difficult to live in peace with lions?
How do I know? I'm not the lion. Why you ask me? Ask the lion now. Hey, don't laugh, Han Ye. You won't be surprised some students will answer like that. Technically, they are not wrong. Carry on.
Lions will kill or eat their livestock.
Agree now, Han Ye. Why?
Yeah, but Uncle Raymond, they kill the livestock is because they need food to survive.
Yeah.
We kill a lion for no obvious reason other than like for decoration.
But you see, the farmer killed the lion because they are eating their livestock. But my question is...
the livestock are necessary for the lion's survival when there's a shortage of food
I
for
know,
them.
this is geography, my dear. How this is geography. Because the farmer has kind of destroyed their habitats. Once they deforest the whole entire place and make it as a farm to raise livestock. But now all these animals are being enclosed, instead of running on the wild. So since you're on the road, I'm not running anywhere, I can't find my food. So I saw it, you are inside there, I come and take it. It's just like Haran and Han Ye. If you are a farmer planting vegetables, you will not go to supermarket and buy vegetables, Han Ye, correct? But now your farm is being taken away by NTUC FairPrice or Giants or Sheng Siong. So no choice, what? You have to go to the supermarket and buy now. You got no chance to farm your own livestock. So how, right? It's a bit different. This is a bit geography already. It's about physical environments and natural environments. Which one is more important? Is it industrializations affect the
Natural environment and industrial is
Yeah,
both
you will learn this
important.
lah. You will learn this on that. Okay. Question number 20, please. Hanye.
From paragraph 4, what are two activities that threaten the land habitats? Answer in your own words. Road construction or making roads. Clearing land for planting crops. Clear land for plants. Clear land for planting.
Yeah, you see? So in Amazon, they are the biggest rainforest in the whole entire world. It's being threatened by now. There are more industrializations and also more technology based, and people are now having more overpopulations. People are more advanced, but then again they need to build all these things is because they need to sustain a big huge populations, and also for survival and also for other business purposes. Instead, because of that, the Amazon's forests are being destroyed because of this. And then I saw in TikTok, I'm not sure how true it is. I said the very big snake is called what? What you got? Suddenly I forgot. What's the biggest snake? Start with A. Suddenly. Anaconda, is it Anaconda? Right, the Anaconda is the biggest snakes, right? April, right? Huge snakes in Amazon. Anaconda. You go and type it.
Isn't the boa constrictor the largest?
I only know this snakes here. That is the biggest. Even the biggest spiders is found in Brazil Amazon forest. Okay, this snake is so huge that he end up had to come out from his habitat and look for food, and he happened to cross through a road that is being constructed by, of course, humans. Ayo, very scary. 22.
Wait, I can't remember. So that snake died?
No, it was captured alive. It's about 10 meters.
Huh? Why did they capture the snake? The snake do nothing wrong.
No, because it will be threatened in the habitat. Remember, they'll go and eat the livestock and eat humans.
Oh, so technically, they capture a snake to transport it to a safer location.
Whether they become to another location or become belt, they take the snake to make leather handbags or belt. I don't know lah.
That's a pity.
That's why I told you humans are the most vicious animal on earth, lor. Agree or April? So you agree you are also very vicious, right? Oh, really? No lah, you're so nice. You're not lah, please lah.
Uncle Raymond.
You're not nice, you're very vicious. Uh-oh.
Uncle Raymond. Even humans, there's a difference between the viciousness of male and female. When female see like very nice bags or something, not directed at anyone, they become more vicious than males when they see like very sporty stuff.
他们讲你们女人啊，很 serious， 很坏蛋，很 fierce。Okay, you think so? Women are very vicious than men? Nothing wrong.
Uncle
I think honestly, wait, nothing wrong, no, because the woman has been suppressed by men for hundred and thousands of years. And 每次都是重男轻女。I think the woman now is to stand up for their rights and not being vicious, being brave, courageous, and more professionals and more stronger rather than vicious. 不要忘记，我们都是女孩子生的they have to go through all this pain. 我不要生孩子，生孩子很痛的 ，okay, very painful, okay. I went through the process. I didn't give birth, but it went through the very scary process. Oh, really? Then you should say that, hi, mom. Okay, if someone call you bitch, you call her, hi, mom. You know what I mean? The bitch among the bitch. It's very bad. for that person to call you like that. Seriously. It's really very, what happened? Is it because you took away her boyfriend? Or because her boyfriend fall in love with you, then she jealous and call you? Yeah.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I got a higher grade in physics than her, so she got mad.
Oh, you got higher grade than her.
Yeah, and so in return, I broke her thumb.
Is there any punishment on your side?
No.
Wait,
parents-
what?
The parents never complain. Wait, don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. The parents never complain?
No.
No, her parent never complain about you?
No.
Your parents, of course, if I'm your parents, they say, well done, girl. I would say, well done, girl. If you are
Wait,
my
April,
daughter,
you broke the person's thumb. You broke it.
Yes.
no. If you are my daughter or my niece or my goddaughter, say, well done, girl. Even though it's wrong to do this on people, on someone, but if he's asking you this, I think you cannot control your anger, because I did not know the two sides of the story. Thanks for sharing, April. I think it's really out to your nerve already. I don't think this is the first time, right? It might be a few times like this that makes you really. Is it a few times or first time?
It's like she does it like a lot, so.
So that means it's not the first time, it's a few times, right? So it's really getting to your nerves. Getting enough is enough. Your patience is running out already. That's it. And happen that day is not in your good mood. You cannot think straight. So then, bam, that's it. Fair enough. Everyone has his bad day or her bad day. Everyone has the threshold. That's it. I cannot take it anymore and do it. But of course, I'm not sure when you do it, whether you feel regret or not. Do you feel regret? No. Okay. That means you really this girl must be very annoying in the whole class. Who knows? Maybe the whole class will support your ideas. I think she need to taste her own medicine. She thinks that she's always must be the top, must be the best. I tell you, this type of people, when we go to the real world up there, it's not going to be very able to survive well. Sorry, I applaud and really admire your guts for doing that. For a girl like you, look at you like very like 乖乖 小女孩. Wow, you're able to take the action on your own hands. That shows that you know how to protect yourself. Of course, 你不犯我，我也不犯你，对吗? Right? You don't kind of bother me, I don't bother you. Well, it's nothing wrong. Thank you for sharing. Hanye, next one.
Identify one example from paragraph 6 that Annie can give to support her view. The laws of alpha males set off a struggle for supremacy among the survivors that led to further deaths of adult male lions and male cubs as seen as potential threats. Identify one example from paragraph 8 that Jonathan can give to support her view.
Read, carry on.
One example of how a hunting ban did not work was when a hunting ban was put in place in one of the lion's habitats. The government was forced to find other ways of making money from the land. In the end, the land was cleared to rear cattle and plant crops, and lion habitats were wiped out.
So this is called Peter. If you see two persons talking, one is positive, one is negative. So P stands for what is the purpose, the one talking positive and the one talking negative. So give the explanations to explain your purpose. The T will be the tonality, whether it's positive or negative. Okay. So then the E will be example. And R, when you quote your example, make sure that it's reliable and it makes sense. You don't just quote for the sake of quoting it. It's not here.
Uncle Raymond, I need the text so I can read it.
Oh, sure. Wait. Like these two guys, you see? Okay, Annie, a hunting ban should be placed. So it's very negative of it. a hunting ban would not be preserved. So it's positive. No, this will be positive. This will be negative. Jonathan will be negative. Okay, so this is what I meant here. Okay, so this is called Peter. When you see in your exam got this type of pictures here, use the word Peter. All right, Jaden. So Peter tells you what is the purpose, explain with the tone, negative or positive, and give the example. Once you give the example, make sure that this example here given here or this explanation given here is reliable so that you can score the marks. Okay. Last but not least, Jaden, can you finish up? In paragraph 7, explain fully why amongst big cats, the African lion is the most threatened by hunting sports. Other big cats are protected, but not African lions. Hunters will kill more lions for escape. Okay, carry on.
Also, a lot of pressure on lion habitats with wilderness areas shrinking to build roads or make room for agriculture. Between 1999 and 2008, 64% of the 5,663 lions that were killed in the African wild for sport ended up being shipped to America, it said. It also said that numbers had risen sharply in those 10 years, with more than twice as many lions taken as trophies by US hunters in 2008 than in 1999.
Well, that was very lot, man. If that's the case,
Hunting for sport was the main threat to the lion's existence. But even in countries which did not attract large numbers of tourists on hunting trips, the practice was growing.
So that means that even though it's not for tourists, they still like to hunt.
The conservationists noted that hunters like to hunt male lions. This risk wiping out entire prides of lions.
Very simple. If you were to kill a female lioness, I mean a lioness that is a female, then a lioness, that means there's no kick because they know lion is the majestic, the king of the jungle, the king of the forest. By killing the male lions means you are doing that because they are the purest. So you feel good about it. You feel more accomplishments, achievements being accomplished, mission accomplished. Next one.
Yeah, Uncle Raymond, there might also be another reason.
Which is?
It's like the female lion, they have no mane.
Yeah, lor.
Around the head.
Yeah, but they cannot do that to baby. Sorry. So they need the male lion. Next one. Thank you. Last one, Jaden.
Last one.
Yeah, one researcher.
One researcher noted that in a pride of lions he was observing, the loss of the strongest male lion set off a struggle for the leadership position among the survivors. It led to further deaths of adult male lions and male cubs seen as potential threats.
Thank you. Xingyu.
The hunting ban did not work as
That's
all of the all of the other big cats are protected, only ones left out there. Other wildlife experts argued that a total hunting ban was an extreme measure. They say responsible hunting could, in some cases, help conserve population by maintaining wilderness areas. Existing US and international regulation could also be reinforced to protect lions. They said the hunting ban did not work. Was when a hunting ban was put in place in one of the lions' habitat. The government was forced to find other ways of making money from that land. In the end, the land was cleared to rear cattle and plant crops, and the lion habitats were wiped out.
So it's not just, thank you, Xingyu, it's not just for hunting sports, but the poor lions, not just the lion, even the rhinoceros, the elephants, the hippopotamus, you name it, or the cheetah, the jaguar, so they might also hunt for this. It's not just for sport, but it's for other reasons as well, like giving way to construction, to new modern technology, the new industrial revolutions, and all these things that cause the decline and the decrease of the extinctions of certain animals. All right. Thank you to all of you. Today I got to go now. So there's no
Uncle Raymond, you can send me the message.
Yeah, not today can, maybe tonight or tomorrow can, because I will be doing duty all the way until tonight. But remind me again, if I still haven't resent it to you, definitely I'll send to you. Number one. Number two is there's no homework because your homework is to prepare for your other subject examinations. All right. So I see you next Saturday. Please inform your parents what I've said to you just now about next month. All right. Thank you, everyone. All the best to your exam. Good luck.